How likely can Eala, other seeds play in WTA 125 Open? Aside from Eala, 6 other rated players entered in the Philippine Women's Open are playing in the year's first Grand Slam. Eala and 6 other Philippine Women's Open seeds are entered in the Australian Open. Eala is expected to headline the Philippine Women's Open in 2 weeks. But as everyone knows, her participation hinges on how she will fare at the Australian Open, whose schedule overlaps the local tournament. If she reaches the quarterfinals, she's out. Should she lose before the 4th round, she's in. But as things are unfolding, it's not only Eala who is in this tricky situation. At least 6 other players entered in the Philippine Women's Open are also competing in the season's first Grand Slam in Melbourne. These are world number 42 Tatiana Maria, number 43 Sinyu Wang, number 70 Donna Vekic, number 66 Solana Sierra, number 82 Camila Osorio, and number 85 Lulu Sun. Read tickets? Streams? How to watch historic WTA 125 Philippine Open. Many of them are not expected to survive 4 rounds of the Australian Open, but some may, and their absence will be a blow to the Philippine tournament, which is trying to attract the best players possible, especially those competing in Australia. It's bad for them, but good for us. The Australian Open is from January 18th to February 1st, while the Philippine Women's Open is from January 26th to 31st. Why 2 WTA tournaments overlap is not actually an aberration. It is by design, says Philippine Sports Commission Chairman Patrick Gregorio during a recent discussion with reporters. In every Grand Slam event, the WTA schedules a tournament almost simultaneous with the major, so players who are eliminated early can proceed immediately to the next tournament in order that their long and big preparation for the majors are not wasted. This smaller event is usually held in a nearby location, and it is the reason why the Philippines got the hosting role even though it applied very late. And that is also why the PSC and FILTA had to work hard to construct a tennis center acceptable to the exacting requirements of the WTA in so short a time. Despite the short construction period, organizers say preparations are on track. With 13 days to go before the tournament, Gregorio said the venue, located inside the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex, is 85% ready. The hardcourt surface is done but still undergoing tests to determine its playability. 24/7 ang trabaho diyan. We even canceled holiday breaks, Gregorio said. We fully support NSAs that understand and share the PSC's vision. Read, Warrior Princess Eala winning matches as well as new fans. FILTA Secretary General John Ray Tianco said the new center will benefit both elite and regular players long after the tournament is over. With its quality specifications, the center can hold international events while local players will now be able to play in facilities that are up to standards. This is not just a one-time event, this is an investment for Philippine tennis. We can use it in the next few years. We're building an ecosystem, he said. The Philippine Women's Open is billed as a 125 category, the lowest level in the WTA, but if this one becomes a smashing success, the next higher-level tournament might just be here sooner than later. How well the Philippines stages this tournament will play a key role in determining whether it can host even bigger events, like a WTA 250, down the line. Get more of the latest sports news and updates on spin.ph. Notice on unauthorized and unlawful use, publication, and/or dissemination of spin.ph content. Please be notified that any unauthorized and unlawful use, publication, and/or dissemination of spin.ph's content and/or materials is a direct violation of its legal and exclusive rights to the same, and shall be subject to appropriate legal action/s. How likely can Eala and other seeds play in the WTA 125 Philippines Open? A creative deep dive into chance, opportunity, and home court dreams ***. In the tennis world, there are few stories as compelling as that of Alexandra Eala, the Filipina powerhouse whose rise has electrified fans across Southeast Asia and beyond. With her victories, breakthroughs, and historic moments over the past several seasons, the prospect of seeing Eala compete at a home event like a WTA 125 Philippines Open is not just a dream for Filipino fans, it's a realistic possibility with deep implications for the sport in the region. But how likely is it that Eala and other seeded players, will actually take to the courts in this Philippine tournament? Let's explore this from multiple angles: scheduling, ranking, incentives, tour policies, and even creative what-if scenarios. Tennis I. The rise of Eala, setting the stage. To understand the likelihood of Eala playing in a WTA 125 event at home, we must first appreciate where she stands, both as an athlete and as a global competitor. From teen sensation to tour mainstay. Over the past few years, Eala has transformed from a promising junior into a serious professional competitor on the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) circuit. In 2025, she won her first WTA title at the Guadalajara 125 Open, a WTA 125 event in Mexico, a huge milestone for her career and for Philippine tennis. She achieved a career-high ranking inside the top 50 by the end of that same season, a testament to her growth and consistency on tour. This trajectory has solidified her as one of the Philippines' most recognizable athletes and a symbol of the country's increasing visibility in world tennis. Running shoe 2. Why a WTA 125 Philippines Open matters. Before we explore the odds of participation, let's clarify the significance of a WTA 125 event, especially one on home soil. What is a WTA 125 event? A WTA 125 is a professional women's tennis tournament one tier below the main WTA tour levels, 250, 500, 1000. It offers valuable ranking points and attracts a mix of rising stars, established pros looking to regain form, and local hopefuls earning wild cards. For many players, WTA 125s are strategic competition grounds, perfect for building confidence, gaining match play, and earning points without the crush of the bigger events. A home event, beyond tennis. For the Philippines, hosting such a tournament is monumental. It brings world-class tennis to local courts, ignites interest among youth, boosts tourism, and showcases the country's sporting capability. The fact that the Philippines has added a WTA 125, called the Philippine Women's Open, to its calendar, scheduled in late January 2026, highlights a systemic effort to grow the sport locally. It also opens up a thrilling home court possibility for Eala, something fans have been dreaming about for months. Spiral Calendar 3. Scheduling realities, the tennis calendar puzzle. To gauge the chances of Eala playing in the Philippine event, timing is everything. The 2026 calendar and Eala's schedule. According to fan sources and reports about her January 2026 commitments, Eala is expected to start the year with a WTA 250 tournament in New Zealand, early January.